third color is not at all free. And it comes at a pretty high, not a high cost, but a high enough cost that it's fine to just play straight blue-black. But there's some cool stuff going on with both green and white. And I don't think there's too many reasons to be red. Like, the main reason to be white is Teferi because it's broken, but having a shard mana base is rough. With Sultai, at least we get these fast lands, so I don't think there are too many reasons to be red. But the main reason I'm trying green is for Grizzly Salvage. Also going to play some Oros, and Abrupt Decay is just like a pretty good removal spell, and you get Assassin's Trophy, which are just things that can deal with like Rest in Peace. Trophy can deal with Leyline, which is nice. And then you get Tireless Tracker out of the board as a card that's good versus control, and it's just good in the sideboard games. Again, when you get like Rest in Peace or whatever, it's a threat and a form of card advantage. And I think it plays well with Thoughtseize. But the thing about Grizzly Salvage is it finds both your combo pieces. I'm not playing the 4-mana Jason this version. But if you cast an early Grizzly Salvage, you hit a pile with Inverter and Oracle, you can cast Inverter, and then your deck will be Oracle plus Grizzly Salvage plus whatever the other cards are. So if you have enough cantrips or another Grizzly Salvage, or if you just draw the Grizzly Salvage, you can deck yourself and find Oracle. So that's kind of neat. As well as just like fueling Delve. We have a Tasker, Gurmag Angler, Dig Through Time, Oro. So there's just a bunch of reasons to have it. But the mana is not ideal. So that's kind of what I want to try to figure out. Yeah, let me tweet and then update the stream deck really quick, and we'll play this. I gotta switch the title too. Okay, we should be set. Sorry about the wait. And like I said, how do I switch decks? I don't know how to do this. What the hell is the difference? Why can I change? Oh, it's because I didn't drop. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. But yeah, this is some like pretty experimental stuff. I haven't tried this at all. It might be really bad. You might make your graveyard too many cards. There might just be too many delve spells. The mana might be too bad. But like I said, we might do a little extra losing this stream, but it's just for the sake of science. And I'm okay with that, I think. Okay, I think this sounds good. Alright, I guess I can't go... It's a bit awkward. I'm just gonna play pools. I could go Thoughtseize, fetch a black source, and then have Thoughtseize plus push, or salvage plus one or the other. Okay. I'll probably push this. Aren't too many 2-drops I'm afraid of. I want to, in case they're playing Sorin, could just jam the Jace. I'm not sure what's best here. I don't want to take the extra damage, but it's probably going to be 1 point. And this gives me a little more information. I can take Thoughtseize, which is nice. Okay, I'm going to guess that they're just actual vampires because they have Cletus. So... So I can play push and then Jace. And then Thoughtseize Cletus. I get punished if they draw Sorin, so maybe I should play safely. Could just Thoughtseize and play Jace. I don't really care about taking 4 from this. Yeah. I think I'm down for this. I'm gonna be a little life total, but if they can't kill the Jace, like, I think I'm gonna be pretty far ahead with all these different things. Yep. So depending on what I mill with the salvage, I guess I can use the salvage to find a land. It's a bit awkward. I could also... Not sure what I want to do here. I think I want all the mana. Like, I can just salvage twice with the Jace if I need to. But just having a 6/6 here is kind of good. Just because I can just kill him with it, and I'll have a lot of cards in my deck. But if I don't mill ways to actually win, and they draw ways to kill it, it's pretty awkward. So I just went with the land. Because I should be able to do stuff with my mana as long as Jace lives. I want to delve away my cards, so I'm just going to leave it with the green. I can't do anything with this green mana, but it's fine. Oh, that's awkward. I could take both arrows, or I could take a Jace. I don't think the second arrow does that much. We might be able to just outgrind them with this. I kind of forgot this was in my deck, so that was a punt, but sure. Just cash this in. I think I will. Makes the arrow better. Fine to not do all the stuff. So if I draw a land, I can Uro and Inverter, and then just put like another Inverter in my deck, and then I just have 2 6/6s. Okay. Oh, sure. So I have a 2-drop too. Well, there's a lot of stuff, so I might just die. The most important cards in my graveyard, though. Champion into Sorin into Champion means I think I'm behind, whereas before the first Champion didn't really matter, but I think it was really ahead with the way that my graveyard sat versus what they were doing. But now that they have Sorin in a second Champion, I think it's going to be pretty difficult to win. But we'll see. I mean, Uro's a powerful card. Yeah, I don't really see a way out of here. Maybe I just kill them? How could that happen? I need Oracle. Am I gonna die? I block this. 8, 9, 10. This could be 5, so it's 11 if I don't block. It'll be 5, 9, 11. It's 2. So I guess I have to play Jason Chump and then pray to God that something comes together. I guess maybe I can Chump here. It depends. They can just play a Vampire and shoot this. I block here. I go to 1. I don't think I have an out. You might just have like plus sack Murder Strider this. I mean, if I draw land and then Oracle, I can exile these 5 cards, get this back, cast this, cast Oracle, and win. I need this to die, though? Okay, so now they need to have a removal spell here? I mean, I don't see a reason I shouldn't block. Oh, it's Death Touch, okay. So do I think that's my only line? It costs 4 mana. I don't have blue. I have a bunch of black-green lands. So I can't do that? How would I win anyway? Inverter, opt, inverter, draw land, draw oracle. This is probably my best block anyway. Like, maybe I could just draw removal spells and kill Sorin. You can just play 6/6 to block as well. Well, the second inverter isn't great. Do I opt first? Can I survive? I just died to Sorin's ability if I don't attack, so. Could have topped salvage, but what would I want to hit? Okay. So I go to 1 if the champion hits me? I mean, yeah, this game's still on. Or no, is it not? Okay, I've pushed. So inverter, I'll just screenshot it really quick, 1 second. That's my library. And then I have 2 inverters, so I can just like play my cards, play inverter, reset, play my cards, play inverter, reset. Yeah, I mean, that might have been a good line, but I think I could just win naturally. I have 1 card, like... $15. So I can just go face and then have 3 lethal things versus their last card probably doesn't matter, so it's like 2 random cards basically. They can use the castle. I have a second inverter though, so I think that's fine. I guess I could have... No, that doesn't work. Yeah, it does work. Right? Yeah, I could have just played 2 inverters and then opt, and then my deck just be 1 card. And then I just have 4 lethal things. I don't think it's going to make a difference, but... Alright, well, I didn't think I was going to win that game, but we just played 6 X's and they died, so... The deck continues to be impressive. That was the first game? I'm sure my opponent didn't think they were going to lose that game from that spot. I wonder if they could have played it a different way and won. Yeah, Earl looked fucking insane that game. I don't know if the black decks can beat this card. In all reality. Okay, so I need to be conscious of Leyline. I think Scarab God's gonna be good enough. Thief's kind of interesting. Sort of mid-rangey. They don't have flyers, right? I don't think I want Kalidas. I think I want all the Thoughtseize. It's awkward, but like specifically versus Mono Black Aggro, I don't think you want any Thoughtseize, but specifically versus a deck with Sorin, I think it's important to have some number. Maybe this is better. I can cast this for 6 if they Leyline me. I'm gonna try all these threats. Oh, Cletus is bad. Figure that out. Could just leave him as salvage. Uro seems so good that if they don't have Leyline, I want to draw it. We'll try this. But yeah, just like the plan of cast Grizzly Salvage and then cast Inverter, I think is very doable. Like you can just get to 12 cards in your yard, and then if it's good enough, you can just try to win. No Leyline and mulliganed. I don't want to take Kalidas. So they're going to get the salvage either way. So what they're going to take... Yeah, no, that's fine. I have a fetch land too. I'm going to take Kalidas. And then just try to outgrind them with this. So these two are probably going to go... Play a fetch land. That'll put me at 3. It'll put me at 4 cards. This is 5. Yeah. So they drew Swamp. Oh, let me keep the opt, really. That just seems strictly worse, right? Oracle. I don't think we're playing an Oracle game just yet. So this is double green, so I just need to get a blue land. I could get a forest, but that's just worse, I think. Gonna cast Murderous Rider. Okay. That's a guy. Okay, so there's a random card in there that I don't know about. Yep. So I can revolt my Jace and then Fatal Push this. I have the passage as well. It's probably better to just plus here and then I can push that. No, there's no way. I just Uros. Yeah, I just Uro as soon as possible. Okay. Inverter. I think that's part of the plan. Green, green, blue, blue. Could also potentially just win with the Jace ult. If I can make my deck enough spells, I can ult the Jace and then just it doesn't matter how many Thoughtseize they have, I can just top deck. Kill one of the Death Touchers plus the other one, and then I can attack. They can attack Jace back, but okay, so Uro was completely insane, and I just didn't even combo them. Yeah, I don't think I could beat Tracker. Yeah, having all this different stuff that people have to deal with is kind of nice, but it does make, like, you are a little bit worse versus Graveyard Hate, right? So you have extra Delve cards and Uro. But I guess it's not the end of the world, right? This just cycles. And you can cast this for 6 mana. It's doable. 7 sometimes. Salvages. Still a cantrip. So, it's not even that big of a deal. And yeah, I think it's just important to board adequately. Like, if you think people are going to ley line or rest in peace you potentially, you just need to make sure to trim on this stuff. And Jace is another card that makes it so if you get rest in peace, you just have Merfolk Looter to discard your cards that you can't play. Which I think is nice. That was an impressive showing. With the Phoenix deck, I couldn't find an Ox to save my life, but Oro immediately hooking it up. Oro, whatever it is. That's great. Thoughtseize, Jace, Oro. Okay, I think this matchup is insanely good. They have double Grazer, which is fine. So what? Yeah, no matter what, they're just, if they hit lands, they're going to be able to Grazer. So they're going to have a bunch of mana, and it's just going to come down to top decks. So at this point, I guess I just want to draw like Grizzly Salvage and find the combo as soon as possible. This is cheaper. This gains 3 life. I don't think the life matters. Some dog shit, but we can just discard it with Jace. If they just had 1 Grazer, though, I think this deck's so bad without Grazer on 1. Like, it's just too slow. It doesn't beat anything. Okay, this is their second turn. They have 5 lands in play. Fair enough. Part 1. Alright, they draw Crisis, they only get 1 card. So yeah, I don't think they can win in time anyway. It's also 3 loyalty. Yeah, they're literally just dead anyway. I forgot. I just cycle draw, go to 3. Yeah. Alright, I think this matchup is just so unreasonably good. Like, they just can't win. It's so bad for them. They have to have like the perfect draw and interaction. But like their clock sucks, so even if they have interaction, you could still just draw out of it. Yeah. Okay, so Duress typically was good. I think I still want it. I'm down to have like a pair of disputes. Maybe I just want like 1. But the fact that they have blue in their deck, like countering Uro is fine. Like it's good enough. And sometimes you just cast it for 3 mana. All these other cards are pretty dog shit. Noxious Grasp kills the 5/6, but I'm not. I don't think I'm super worried about that killing me. So what is it? Growth Spiral, Pilgrimage, Nissa. I'm down. Push is garbage. K seems really bad. These things could maybe be... It's nice to have things that set up the combo too. They don't get countered by Dispute as well. Okay. So... it's like Tracker, Noxious Grasp, I think are my options. Alright, so maybe we're a card short in the sideboard for ramp, but I think this matchup's good that I'm willing to just have like suboptimal stuff like Duress, Dispute, and Tracker. There's also a Stream Decker tab you can click on if you want. Yeah. Okay, so maybe we can see if the green pays off. We can just jam Opt, jam Salvage, find Oracle, play this, put Oracle into our deck, draw it, and then win. They don't have a land. We'll focus on comboing. Alright, second inverter, sure. Not the best. I wonder if I could just beat him with the 6/6. I actually don't know if I just cast this on turn 4. I don't think they can reasonably beat this. I have 2 inverters. Not that many cards are going to go to the yard, but that's not true. If I draw the salvage, it just puts everything in the yard and I can cast another inverter. I think I should still focus on finding Oracle. Oh, I fucked up. No, it doesn't matter. I knew I was going to get a land off the Uro, so I thought I didn't play my land. Alright, it doesn't matter. Guess I can get this back next turn. Yeah. I would need an untap land to have Dispute up, but I'm still just going to have a 6/6 versus a ramp deck. So. Yeah, Uro's looked pretty insane. I think that matchup's good, and they just, like, did nothing and died. So, not much to say there. That's okay. So the thing about it being a 1-lander is I have a cantrip here. If I find a green source, that's a 3rd land. I have a 1-mana spell, I have the combo, and I have a payoff for all these cheap cards. I have 25 lands in my deck. And this hand's fine. Like, it's scary, but I think it's okay to keep. Like, this isn't that far off of just keeping a hand that's like double Watery Grave, and this is the rest of my hand. Like, this opt was just a Watery Grave. I mean, I guess that's a little better. Zop could find a green source, though. I'm on the play. It seems too savage to do. I kind of want to keep it, though. Like, this hand's so perfect. I opt, I find a land. I Grizzly Salvage, I find a land. I can either Delve or just cast Inverter and then Oracle. And I have Push for an aggro deck. It's close. I mean, it feels wrong. I kind of want to keep it. So I need to find a land in my top 3. 24 lands in my deck. I think it means I'm pretty favored. If I miss, do I instantly lose? Like, maybe I could miss a land for 2 turns with Push. Fuck it. This is for science. I should have thought about how many green sources I have. I only have 13. So I think this matchup's horrible. I think it's really bad. I think it might be your literal worst matchup. So I can't do anything about Curious Possession if this resolves. But, like, they can Queller your other half of the combo and a bunch of other shit. It's a lot of Mazlium Wanderers. Okay. So now I have to figure out... I think I'm going to play Oracle. Like, I can't really just... Even if I draw land next turn, I can't really just jam Inverter, because if they have... if they have Spell Queller, I'll lose the game. think it's better than random card because I'm at the point where I just went green mana. And it's fine if it's a tap land, it's not gonna make a difference. So yeah, I think I want that one. Yeah, this draw is fucking nuts. Do they have Obsession too? It's triple 1-drop in the Lord. What can they have for 1 mana? Is this just nothing? Oh, the flash guy maybe? They'd flash it in here, right? There's no way they don't. I think this 1 mana means nothing to me. They should always block. No downside for me attacking. They don't really have to block. They can play around this figure if they want. Now I get rattle chains. I should have done this on my turn. Yeah, they went triple Mausoleum Wanderer into Lord rattle chains, 4 lands. It's kind of gross. I think this deck's really good. I don't know if Spirits is just the best deck in the format or not, because everyone says that it's trash, but like I think it's a pretty good deck. And I think it has good matchups. Like, I think it's good versus Blue-White Niv. It's definitely good versus this deck if you want to count this deck as one of the meta decks. And, like, it's probably dog shit versus Red, which I think is one of the worst decks. And it's probably pretty bad versus Mono Black aggro, but maybe serviceable in certain spots. Yeah, I think Spirits is just great. Like, it makes sense to me. Like, that might be the deck for the PT. For the Grand Prix, all that stuff. I don't know. I've had a Spirits deck list like saved in my account since the format's inception, but it's just so incredibly boring to me that I don't really want to play it. Like it's just guys and attacking, and like you can feel tricky, but in reality you just like always respond the same way to everything. It's like it's not particularly difficult to play. You just sort of jam and then interact. It's like the mono blue deck in standard. You just like Curious Obsession your guy, then you dive down. Like there are some spots where it's gonna be hard, but for the most part you just kind of like either roll over and die or just roll people. Okay, Dispute has to be excellent. I think Kalidas might be good. I'm gonna board in the Cries just because they're good versus Selfless Spirit. Even killing a lone Selfless Spirit. After board, we look a lot better off. Do I want Windrake to block? I don't know the answer to that question. I think the combination of Fatal Push, Thoughtseize, and Jace means you have more game than you traditionally do, or than you traditionally would, but I'm not certain. I think maybe I just don't want to do this. I could even board like this. I could just play 2 inverters for the sole purpose of casting them to 6/6 flyers. And then just not have the combo, because if they have like Spell Queller, it's gonna fuck me up anyway. I'm gonna try this. This is kind of weird, but I think it's an option that I have. I'm Kalidas to win as well. I don't know what I don't want. Yeah, I'm just gonna overload on removal and just try to have a combination of like Uro, Jace, removal, just outgrind them. I just yields in my turn. Oh, I'm a main phase stop. I guess I clicked on it. think I'm fine with not being able to opt. Thinking about maybe leaving a Rattle Chains or casting Selfless Spirit. So I kind of want them to try to Queller this or something. Rattle Chains plus Dispute would be a blowout. Get their own Dispute. You have 2 removal spells on a 4/5 versus like a shitty flyer deck, so some random Planeswalker would be bad, but outside of that, I'm not uncomfortable with my position. I guess I can't kill Spell Queller, but I don't need to play into it. Like, they need to play into me. I don't know how many quenches they play. I'll probably try to jam this Kalitas, though. Can't be many. Brazen Borrower, bounce it? Do I care about that? Because they're not bouncing Tassiger, so... Start activating Tasker if they just do nothing. Could dispute the Borrower. I guess I will. I don't want to get Queller now. They Queller this, I can jam Kalitas, they're F6. Do I want this? I don't really want to... Yeah, I think it's better. I assume they have another Spell Queller. I mean, all these cards are good. I'm down to take any of them. If they Queller this, I'll just play Kalitas. Okay, so... How do I make it so they have to chump? Is there any way they don't have to chump? You could try to trade. I think I take Rattle Chains, right? Because it has Flash and they could play it this turn. Why the fuck? The Lord. No, it's not the same. I think I take Rattle Chains. Jesus. Yeah, I think it's Rattle Chains. And just do nothing. I think they were supposed to flash then. I guess they flash in color now. But this means if they don't draw a land and I have a removal spell and they double block, they're just screwed. Get triple block. Yeah, maybe that's good for them. So they play Lord, they have Veto. Am I messing up? Maybe I'm throwing. But now I just play Cletus and attack. So I think we're good to go. Oh, they drew another Lord? Okay. No, I have this. Holy shit. Alright, we're good. They just lose. So I want to salvage for a land. Alright, this Legion Sense looking very good. Oh, they're attacking. Sure, so I go to 6. Oh, they're literally dead on board. Alright, I'm wasting time. Alright, cool. Ooh, hit Oopla. I get Thoughtseize for more information, but I know their hand, right? Because they drew this. Wait, does this not Bile-Blight? Yeah, okay, good. God bless. I knew we got rid of like the same copies in the hand, right? Pretty sure it Bile-Blighted. Alright, well, Tasker looked phenomenal. It's probably good specifically in this matchup because it can't get quellered. I think I like the way it boarded. Sorry. Yeah, this matchup is so scary. This deck's so scary. I like the way I boarded. I have a lot of removal. Cletus is questionable. I can go over how I would board versus Spirits after this game. I don't think so. It's tricky. Like I only played the matchup with the first version of the deck, like the first time I played it, and that was the only loss I had. It was the Spirits, but I got crushed. I got obliterated. And Spirits is definitely like a snowbally deck where like the games you lose aren't close sometimes. But like these threats are. I mean, this isn't things I boarded in. These are just in this version of the deck's main deck. But the threats you get out of the blue-black deck are sort of like just Thief and Scarab God, so I'm not bringing in those cards. So I probably wouldn't. I'd probably just hope to get the combo through. And I'm not 100% certain that this is the correct way to do it, but I don't hate it. Yeah. Cry is really awkward, but I think it's good enough. Just cleanly dealing with Selfless Spirit is a big deal. And if they ever like put 2 Selfless Spirits into play, it's going to be a blowout if they tap out. Okay. I think I can keep this. Yeah, they snapped off 7. They're just going to go like 1-drop into Thing and run me over, maybe. Like if they go 1-drop into Rattle Chains, But I have a dispute, and then a Jace to help me find cards. If I could stick the Jace, I think it's gonna be hard for them to interact. So. This is fine. I'll take the 2. I'll dispute whatever this is. And then I can either not dispute or Jace and then have dispute. Just did nothing. Oh shit! The other shaker with the sub. Thank you so much, Oski. Appreciate it. 6 months. You're probably you and TJ. Maybe TJ has you beat, but you guys are definitely the longest sub by a lot. So thank you. This is my jam. You like it? And we're 4-0 in games so far. Didn't we lose the first game? I think this is game 3. We were 4-0 before this match. Alright, they're just gonna have dispute and I'm gonna cry, I think. But this is worth trading for the full bar. The tempo and all that other stuff. Like, they can't... Like, the deck's not super capable of punishing me. And if they tap out, I'll just play Kalidas. And then they have to have another borrower. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, they just have to Teferi again, and then we're sort of back to square one. They can, like, hit land drop Teferi and counter this, but I'm going to get the Kalidas into play. I think this is correct. It might end up being a little scary, because Teferi plus, what's it called? Alright, let me think about this. If they have Queller, they get to eat a spell for free. I think that's okay. I get 2 for 1, and then I kill the Kalidas. If they have land Selfless Spirit Queller, my life sucks and everything's ruined. I could Noxious Grasp with Fairy and then just play Jace. How comfortable am I with my position from a Jace, a Trophy, a Dispute? I don't know. I'm not sure what's right. I'm going to play the Kalidas, though. Do I want more blue mana? Is salvage the biggest? That's the reason I'm trying green. I haven't played with green yet. I played with white, and white was pretty good. But yeah, salvage just lets you combo really quickly, and it feels delve. Okay, no land. Beautiful. So now I can just Thoughtseize Jace, leave up Dispute. No, I can't leave up Dispute. Can Thoughtseize Grasp, leave up Dispute? Yeah, that's what I'll do. Quench Stroke. Fuck. That was a good hand. Alright, okay, so the advantage I have is I only have 4 mana. If they draw another land, it's gonna make things really hard for me, I think. I guess I just have to take Quench because I can't kill the Teferi if I don't. I feel like I'm gonna lose. Maybe I just draw a land and get to resolve Kalidas, but if they keep top decking Brazen Borrowers, it sucks. Like I said though, if at any point they draw a land, it's a bit awkward. But Jace has looked good. Like Jace being cheap and making it so I can leave up Dispute and other spells has been relevant. Okay, so now if I draw a land, I just get to, yeah, I get to cleanly jam. Okay, they quote. Dispute's a good draw. If I'm not going to draw a land, I'll take Dispute. I'm going to counter Borrower. I think. Because I think they're going to be priced into playing Selfless Spirit. I think this command's better. Okay. So now they're leaving up Stroke Queller. All right then. Thoughtseize? I Thoughtseize, they Queller. Oh, they have an unknown? I Thoughtseize, they Queller, a trophy, they get a land. I Thoughtseize again, I take Stroke. If they have a Flash Start, they can kill Jace. I Thoughtseize, they Queller, I Dispute. I can't cast... No, I can't cast Dig. Okay, so it hexproofs itself. So their hand is now... I guess I should be able to just let the Jace die. I'm short, so I can't... I can push this on my turn. Yeah, that's fine. There's double selfless spirit. Just accidentally F6, I guess. There you go. I don't know. They would have had to draw maybe Queller. I still had Trophy. They would have double selfless spirit. If they could play selfless spirit and Queller my Kalidas. If they didn't draw Queller, I get to resolve this. I mean, I don't even have to play into it. I could just plus on the selfless spirit, then they can't pressure Jace. Yeah, I think I was gonna win that game regardless. I need to unify these commands. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just keep saying it. There's a little tab you can click on. It'll pop the deck out. It should be next to my camera. It's a little purple tab. I don't think you'd have to download anything, but you might. But yeah, aside from that, you can go on Twitter always.
Realistically, I should just be doing this. I'm gonna try this. If I can just connect this into a black source and this into a second black source, my hand's gonna be good. I wonder if anyone's going to show up to the MC with Main Deck Mystical Dispute. I think that might be a good call. That card is just... The problem is mono black, but... If you have like other cards in your deck that are also bad versus mono black, maybe you just play Mystical Dispute and just suck it up. Like the blue deck's even really good. It's like Niv, blue-white, Inverter, Spirits. But like, I guess mainly those ones, but... Planes go. So it's probably Heliod combo, which I think is a good matchup. Uh-oh. Alright, my flawless, my no-cost third caller is somehow punishing me. What are the odds? Yep. Sorry. Attack. Play Heliod. Kill you next turn. Draw black source. Thoughtseize. I think we're probably going to lose this game. I did keep a hand that had no black sources, so... I mean, that's fine if they're just going to trade. If I can just get to dig like right away, actually. Nice. Tap land. That's fine, I mean. We're at 18. Doesn't look like they have the combo unless they just have double ballista. And offensive does provide like a lot of power if it's unchecked. We'll see. I just need to combo him. I can kill him on turn 6 potentially. I don't think they can kill me before then, so. Okay. So I can dig, find a land, and then they lose. I need to find an untapped land. So I think we win. So Grizzly Salvage look really good here. Am I wrong? Maybe I have too many cards in my deck. They could probably kill me. If I have the combo. So I delve, go forward, yeah. Okay, I think I just win.
So I have, what, I have 7 in the yard. I get rid of 6, I go to 2, and then I win. Oh no, I don't win. I lose. The last card had to be Ballista. Fuck. Plus they had to have Anafenza. Alright, yeah, I lose. Damn. Brutal. Wow, what a hand. I mean, God, if I just had like a single interactive card, I kept a pretty bad hand and got punished, but fuck. Yeah, that's it. I guess I can see if they see the launch. I mean, they're gonna do it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna trip too hard. If they didn't have Nykthos, maybe I could just survive with this. But I mean, they did a lot of kind of powerful things. So yeah, I guess I hope they just don't. I don't know. Don't see it. Think that they're dead. That sucks. Fucking Nykthos, dude. This is 2, this is 5. This goes to the face. Damn, I'm 1 mana short. Nah, it wouldn't kill anyway. Alright. Close. Considering how bad my hand was, basically a kill on turn 6. Like, they had to have double Ballista. So, and they had to have Nykthos. Alright, okay, so this is just that trash white deck. It's just, like, super slow. I think if you just draw Thoughtseize, it's very difficult for them to win. Didn't do that. I want Legion's End. I don't think Cry's good. I don't think Trophy's good. Grasp is fine. Thief seems bad. Scarab God seems bad. Cletus maybe is good. It's going to be good versus certain draws. But I think my priority is the combo. So... I died to regular damage that game. I don't think typically I do die to regular damage, though. I think I might just run this. I mean, these guys can block. Maybe Kalidas is better than one of these. Like, just one Kalidas and one of these. But. Yeah, that was really close. The last card had to be Ballista. Not sure what I take there. I want to hit my land drops for my combo. So I took Knight. They have double Heliod. I can't really deal with the first one, so... Top deck the 1-drop. Feels bad. guess their mana was fucked, right? I didn't even pay attention to that. I'll be that guy. Thank you. If I don't play a creature, I guess I'll just play salvage and try to find inverter. Can double Thoughtseize if I draw Black Source. I lose my Jace though. Play Oracle? Nah, I have a Forest. Probably just discard the Oracle, I think. If I... Oh, I'm trolling. I'm trolling so hard. I should have left a dig for the Jace. That was bad. Fuck. I was thinking about how I wanted to set up inverter, but yeah, I'm not that used to playing with Jace yet. Yeah, I really want to dig. Fuck me. So I have the black mana to play Thoughtseize and push. Which means I guess I'm just gonna have to wait on the Thoughtseize. I can cast Opt or I can cast Grizzly Salvage. If I cast Opt, I get to play both my spells. If I cast Grizzly Salvage, I get to see more cards for Inverter, but puts more cards in the yard. I don't have a way to delve. Maybe I just try Opt. So the owl, I get obliterated. Yeah, I probably could have. I definitely could have played this better. If I just got dig there, I'd probably win the game immediately when I minus my Jace. I just find the combo and they lose. Rip. So this can be a triple white card. Just double it. Jace. Okay.
Yeah, I really threw. I threw so hard. Still just gonna lose to Ballista, I guess, but they don't have mana. I mean, this Iliad's just at the point where it's an issue because of Stasis Snare. I have an Abrupt Decay in my deck. Maybe I want the trophy since they showed Stasis Snare if I win this game. I don't know why my opponent's tanking. Should just push their guy so they could pass. I guess, nah, I should wait, right? Because they might attack with everything. I think it's bad to attack with everything. But like, you should be content getting this down to 1 and then force me to jump here. If I don't have push. This attack here is just massively greedy. Okay. They hear me talk? Come on! Attacker, no, please. That was just a huge waste of everyone's time. Feels bad. Okay. Inverter. So now my deck's 3 oracles. So if I draw a land, no, it doesn't work. Need a Thoughtseize. I can Thoughtseize. Oh, I have a Abrupt Decay in my yard. Fuck yeah. Alright, well that's easy. I didn't notice that. Tricky. No, it's not tricky, right? This is only 4. So I basically want to Inverter and then find Grizzly Salvages as soon as I can. I mean, they might just still beat me. Just draw Walking Ballista and kill me? No, they can't. This thing beats ass, though. I'll have a 6/6. Doesn't beat that much ass. So I can flip this first and then cast something. Doesn't seem worth casting. I guess I can cast Fatal Push. That might be the most correct play. Or I can just get up my yard. Good draw. Alright, so now my deck is double salvage, triple oracle, opt, Thoughtseize, fetid pools, Jace, triple Thoughtseize. Triple Thoughtseize. They want to attack. Yeah. Yeah, I do. In case they don't want to sack the blue. Do I wait? They get 1 mana? Well, they know I have it now. Does it matter? I'm not sure. It could. Sorry. So I drew Fatal Push. Assume this drew land plus nothing, probably. Get Tasker to mill myself. I'm supposed to. Opt is fine to do. Grizzly Salvage, okay. So now I can just Grizzly Salvage, flip Jace, Grizzly Salvage, win. So what do they draw? Ballista, I lose? It's better to Tasker. I don't think it matters. We can flawless victory them. Okay. Yeah, I mean the Grizzly Salvage look good. I have 0 complaints so far. The mana is shitty, but that's it. Grizzly Salvage is an extremely good cantrip, and it's an insane delve enabler. So. But yeah, the mana sucks. Alright, should Stasis Snare. Do I want this shit? I could try to kill with their own combo, that seems bad. What about Tracker? I think I like the way I boarded. Trophy's just the one consideration because it's so good versus Stasis Snare. But giving the mana is actually kind of bad. Let's run this back. It's probably better to use Tasker first, right? Or did I know... How many lands did I have? Did I have 6? If I had 6, it probably is better, right? Because it just mills more cards. I don't think it mattered, like, considering what their deck was and that I knew I was going to flip Jace. Like, they would have to have 2 removal spells, and then they would have had to use a removal spell on Jace. Thank you all for the follows. Appreciate it. The nut draw, dude. Okay, pools or water grave.
think it's fools. I have 2 Jaces. They're not that good at killing these. Like, I should not flood. So, let's hit the land out. I don't have any double green cards. I think it's better to play Island first. Maybe not. If I draw Swamp, might be worse. I draw Fate. Nah, I don't think it makes a big difference. You get Ballista? Do I want to trade this for a Ballista? I think so. Like, so the thing about this is, like, 1 point doesn't matter a lot, but it could potentially matter, and if I trade this for Ballista, like, they don't know I have a second Jace, I know I have a second Jace, so... Oh... Alright, so, yeah, this is kind of cool. So now I can't combo them, but if I ever get, like, a creature in play and can just attack this, like, I can get Inverter plus Angler or whatever. I can also... Yeah, no, I think I'm going to lose. Okay, well, this is the tact. It's good on the play, right? They did 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, so they're just going to kill me. But some of the time, I think you're just going to, like, have 6/6s or whatever, or, like, I don't know. If they don't play this on curve, I don't know if it's going to be good enough, but I think this is good technology to beat this deck. I have Abrupt Decay, and I didn't board in the trophy, so... Yeah, I need to remember to board in the trophy. The trophy's good. Like, they could have Rest in Peace, too. I didn't think about that. I'm kind of trolling. Okay, what do I want here? I just want my Decay. Play Oracle to block, I guess. Push is good enough. Do I want to play second Fetid Pools? Does this get indestructible? Yeah. Okay. This card's nice versus the... I guess it doesn't do anything versus the Breach deck. Probably board it in, but can't do all that much. Yeah, I just need the 1 Decay. I think that's the only way I win. The problem is they're just, like, curved, right? Like, one of the issues with this deck, I have the push, so it might be good enough, but even sometimes when you have... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, now I'm just fucking dead. But yeah, sometimes people just go 1, 2, 3, 4, attack you, attack you, attack you. Alright, well this reserves the Gideon to Inverter. But I lose the game because I can't kill the Inverter. So that's not great. Guess I want to discard... Probably Oracle, right? I'm losing my Jace. The Water Grave might not be necessary. Oracle can jump. Yeah, I mean, this game probably can swing... Like, if I just draw a K, the game swings immediately in my favor. Could even... Yeah, if I draw a K, I can just play this and then kill this on my turn. Yeah, I needed to ward in the trophy. Guess this says you can't lose the game. You can't lose the game, your opponent can't win the game. I guess it's Oracle or it's Jace Oracle. Could not play the Oracle, but I think that's way too greedy. Okay, so it's winnable, but we're looking like dogs. Thousand mana. Drew an owl? That'd be disgusting. Drew a ballista. That's even more disgusting. I guess they have a lot of good draws. Yeah, I mean, their hand was just actually perfect. Like, I don't think they could have had a better hand. They went Thraben Inspector, Atomic, Gideon, Nykthos, Stasis Snare, Knight, top deck Walking Ballista, play Walking Ballista. I still think this matchup's good. I mean, I know we're losing, but like that last match looked kind of rough too. And no, this is bad. Yeah, I don't know what gets me out. I don't have a Wrath, so. But if they didn't have Gideon, we would just win, right? We would just play this and then play this and win. So the first game we lost, we were a mana short, and like, yeah, they just nutted us twice. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and just like complain I'm so unlucky. That's not what I'm saying. Like, I think the point of these like Nykthos white Heliod combo decks is like they have multiple different nut draws. They have like curve out, like the 3-drop fast, so you just like curve out, beat people down with Heliod. You also just like, if people have Wraths, you can combo kill them, and I think that's where the power comes from. But I still don't think this matchup's too bad. What can I do? Nothing. One. What if I find Fatal Push? Chump, kill, I die. I need to deal with this. Jump this. 5, 2. I got a 1. So I guess I can salvage dig, push this, chump. Fuck, I don't know. Oh, whoops. Oh, Noxious Grasp. That's another out. Okay. Okay. I'm just wasting time, but fuck it. Yeah, I don't know. Am I already dead? Jump 6, 5. Yeah, I got a 1 if I jump this. And then, yeah, I'm just dead. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even think there's like a card in Magic that could win there. Alright, well, they were ready. Kudos to them. It's a close one. What's up, James? How's it going, dude? Long time. Anthony mentioned us going to his place and doing a draft, but I think it was last weekend and it never happened, so we need to hang out. So, what? That was the match. Was that the match where I didn't where I like exiled the dig? Was that in game 1 or was that the match before? I don't remember. If that was the match where I misplayed, I'll be extra sad. I don't know, this deck feels good. Like, I have no complaints, even if I finish 3-2. Do I like it more than blue-black? I don't think so. This card was absurd versus mono-black, though. It was vampires, but, like, I think vampires has a better chance against this card than mono-black does. This card was insane. Like, they just fell over and died to it when they were pretty far ahead. Not mono red. Okay, I got obliterated by this deck, but I was playing Niv. This hand is... It's all value. What do I take? Probably Heliod. I can just push the stupid Daxos. Again, my goal is to combo them before they combo me. I guess I just want to push the 2-drop. Just opt. Thoughtseize later. So they have what? Plains, Nykthos, Tomic, Bugler? Okay, so they have Tomic, Plains. Huh. That's an interesting one, because it's clearly very good here, but it's not part of my combo. I mean, is it very good? It's fine. I'm gonna bottom it. This is kind of greedy, but I just want to dig and kill them. So if they don't play Heliod this turn, I think I'll be okay. Maybe Night means... I mean, I could have not played my land, actually, interestingly enough. Or I could have played... Yeah, I could have not played my land and then just planned to go Inverter on 4. Probably stupid. It sounds fucking stupid, but... This has to be better, right? Because this means that I can combo on 6 if I miss and I hit a bunch of cantrips. So 2-turn clock. Took a lot of damage off Thoughtseize. So their hand is Plains Tomic, right? Or no, they played the Plains. Fuck my life. It's fine, I guess.
So just play the Oracle, or no? No, I don't play the Oracle because then I draw a land, I just win. So I think I have to go runner into something that beats me. I can play the Uro if I'm afraid I'm gonna die. So your Grizzly Salvage continues to look good. I think they're dead. I don't think they have an out. Ballista for 4? Nope. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't work in this spot even because yeah. I mean we get 2 oracles, but either way, we're gonna have 0 cards, so it doesn't matter. Thank y'all for all the follows on Twitter. Got a lot of followers recently. Okay, so yes. I think trophy is good. I'm gonna... Oh, they don't have stasis now. This is company? They might have rip. I could beat rip. I can kill him on turn 6. Man, all these different Heliod decks are so tricky. Do I want this? Kills Knights. Yeah, it seems really bad. Legions I'm down for. It can potentially just, like, get 2 cards. Anything else? Stress, garbage. I mean, it's company. Seems narrow. Still have Thoughtseize. I'm not gonna board in trophy. I don't know if they have rips or not. If they show me rip, I'll board it in. At least this time I have the luxury of being up a game. So what did I board out last time? Could board out Dig Uro or one of the Delvers maybe. Seems fun. I mean, I like these cards. So push isn't that good. I've kept hands close to this, and they generally work out. I'm on the draw. I mean, I do want to try to hit 6 land drops and kill them on turn 6. It's possible this isn't correct. I wouldn't advise anyone keep this hand. I'm gonna try it. I keep a lot of loose hands when I'm playtesting. I just don't give a shit about mono leagues, to be honest. Maybe I should try harder. I think it's close though. Like, I don't think this is a horrible keep. Okay, that's a really good draw. You just shock the Watery Grave. If they play a 2-drop I want to kill, fine. If not, I'll opt. Taking the extra damage might be a little loose. Yeah, whatever. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Okay, so just want to hit Oracle and then jam. Even Tasker's good here. The Delve creatures have looked good. Maybe I want the Angler. I didn't think about Banalish Marshal when I was boarding. Sucks. So, Fatal Push is good. Alright. Oh, I do have the ability to try to just kill them with this over 4 turns. I have Uro as well, so I can play this, make this my yard, play Uro, get to a point where I flash it back. Or make this my deck, make my yard my deck. It's probably better to just play Uro. That's something that I'm content with. Fuck me. Alright, I just drew a bunch of mana sources after I kept a 5-land hand, which is adequate punishment, but it sucks. Yeah, I'm just dead. Maybe not. Uro's fucked up. I need to stop counting myself out when I have that card. It's so good. Yeah, okay, so this flashes it back. Yeah, I mean, depends if they have removal. They might just have company. Can they kill me this turn? If they had double, it'll be 6, 7, 8, 14, 16. If they had double Banalish Marshal, maybe they just flooded. So go to 3, then to 6. This blocks this. I got a 1. Stasis there means I lose. What? I lose to any creature off the top? I guess I don't Thoughtseize? I don't know. I'm pretty dead either way. Maybe I can draw a Fatal Push? So I can not play Thoughtseize, play Inverter, attack with Uro, draw, play Oracle, have 3 Devotion, win. I can play Thoughtseize, play Oracle. Jump with Oracle. I could play Oracle, period. They don't attack. I should attack for 6 and I can start playing Inverters. I think I Thoughtseize? I don't know. Just all the sequencing ended up being fucked up. Probably lose the company regardless. I think they should have accompanied main phase. That hit some dog shit here. 8, I go to 6. Yeah, that was probably bad. Because, like, if they have stasis in there, this is dead. It just doesn't matter. Like, I don't think there's really an upside. That just killed me. 8. Good God. Okay. Yeah. It's pretty powerful. Yeah, that Thoughtseize was bad. Alright. Not playing super well, but it's okay. They want the Angler. I don't know if they have rips or not. Yeah. Yeah, I think I could just kill them with damage. Especially with Uro, like, just 2 6/6s. They just die right away. Yeah, I mean, Boarded Dress seems so horrible. I can thief their companies and then get my oracles and kill them. I like the idea of having another blocker to pair with salvage. It could... God, boarding out... Going to 2 digs kind of sucks. I don't know if they have Rip. I could beat Rip. Maybe. I just have to get to 6. This ramps me to 6, which is relevant. What's better, Dig or Angler? I think Dig's important. I need to combo them on 6 or earlier. And I do want to trade resources early. Could keep this. It's really bad. If I draw Grizzly Salvage, it becomes pretty acceptable. I think this deck's good at mulliganing with this configuration. I have Grizzly Salvage and Jace. Okay. So... I can keep... I guess I just... Yeah, no, I'll just keep 2 lands. This should get to 4 mana, and this means I can win on 5. In theory. Grizzly Salvage makes it harder, but... Maybe I find a Delve card. Okay, so we'll keep... You can get Island with this. And then keep Blooming Marsh. No, it doesn't cast Salvage. So I guess I could just keep 2 fast lands. I don't know, maybe getting rid of Oracle is good. It means I can top more spells with Opt. But I don't think so. I'm not sure if I want the second one. I mean, it's fine. So if I don't miss on a blue source, it's going to be very unlikely, but it's possible. XD.
Good mold 5. So, oh wait, I wanna. So what do I want my yard to be? Do I want, if I make it salvage, that means that I can find the Oracle as quickly as possible if I draw it. Can make it opt. I think I could make it inverter as well. Probably doesn't matter that much. Jace is a card in my deck. Let's just say I hit land inverter here. What do I want my yard to be? It just doesn't matter at that point. I guess I want it to be inverter then. Gives me more time if they stop the... What's it called? Okay, so this is a turn 5 kill. I mold the 5. I cast Dig Through Time on turn 3 for 2 mana. I just go for it. I can wait if I want. It can also attack them for 6, cast double push, and then play the second inverter, then make my deck double push, and just kill them with the 6/6s if I want to try to beat Stasis Snare. Probably just jam. They could have Fairgrounds Warden. It's tricky if they just say go. Maybe I just... Yeah, I just wait till I get to 0 cards, too. It's fine. Okay, so they have to kill me through double push. Yeah, this is just better. I'll probably win if I go for it, but I don't think I have a reason with double push in my hand. Maybe there's some shit they can do. I don't think so. I think I'm good. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty insane. Like, that is a good argument for Grizzly Salvage. I mold to 5, I cast Dig Through Time on turn 3 for 2 mana, and then I killed my opponent on turn 5. Their draw wasn't great. It was Walking Ballista into Banalish Marshal into Company, but I mean, that's a fine draw for this deck. Like, they play 4 1-drops, so. Maybe we don't end up winning. I don't really know what needs to happen for them. They have to hit Heliod here. Maybe like Heliod and Offenza. Okay, I don't think that does it. I mean, I can kill both those anyway. So they could have there's like a Meddling Mage enchantment. It's probably the only thing I could think of. They could have Gideon, but I have Inverter to kill it. They can't plus and Emblem. So they play Ballista for 0, and then they bolster onto it and do this.
Alright. Deck felt good. Just like the Esper deck. Mana gets worse, but the card's really powerful. Aura was insane. Grizzly Salvage was absurd. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna splash, I think this makes a lot of sense. We also have the Esper deck. The Fairy's broken. It's just broken. The white helps a lot in some of your bad matchups, like versus Mono Black. You have Blood Baron, Detention Sphere, whatever else you want. Mentor's a good sideboard card too, so I think there are legitimate reasons to splash both colors if you really want to try them, but I don't know. I'm probably gonna just play blue-black next. Try some Ratchet Bombs. It's something Michael Jacobs was in Canister's chat talking about, and it makes some amount of sense to me. Like, blue-black decks aren't